folks, welcome to something kind of different, and I have no idea if this is gonna work as a video on this channel. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this together into a video, and it may be awful, but here we are. I've been talking about trying to do this for a while, and honestly I've had all sorts of nightmares trying to get this set up to work. I am playing on PlayStation 4. I am playing Gran Turismo 7, if you hadn't realized, and I have it hooked up through my normal gaming recording PC to try and capture the video, and it's then hooked up to my normal TV in my lounge to try and play the game. I am playing on a controller. I'm not sure what's just happened there. I think it got bored of waiting for me, to be honest. So I've played a little bit, but I kind of wanted to share this journey with you guys, and I had hoped to start doing this significantly earlier, but the capture device that I brought had some teething problems, and to be honest, I'm not sure what fixed them. I think it's a little bit sensitive to the cables that you plug into it to get it to work, because I couldn't get it to work plugged into the PS4. I spent a bit of time messing about with it with my laptop, and it started working. So I used those cables and it seems to be working fine. I then couldn't get it to work with the TV, changed the cables again, and it seems to work. So yeah, we are where we are. But that means I haven't played this in a little while, so we're going to give it a go. It also means I am really rusty on the controls and stuff, but as if you're a regular, if you're just tuning in to watch some quality Gran Turismo 7 content, I'm afraid you're in the wrong place, folks. If you're a regular viewer, I just need to look at some buttons, maybe. It's maybe not going to let me look at some buttons. We're just going to randomly hit buttons and work out what we do. So if you're a regular, I think some sound might be coming through the TV still. Ah, good, I'm in the right view. Break. You will know that occasionally I am a god-awful driver. I don't actually know this circuit particularly well. And talking whilst trying to drive a racing car is a new experience for me. But you will also know that I have spoken about the fact that I have played a fair bit of Gran Turismo, but it was a very long time ago. And I'm talking PS2 a long time ago, when I played most of it. So I had Gran Turismo 5 on PS3, but I never really got that far into it, because it was about the time that I was a grown-up with grown-up responsibilities, and you know, I'm a grown-up now with grown-up responsibilities, but I also have more spare time. So you know, it's kind of one of those weird things in life, isn't it, where you go through a phase where you don't have a whole lot of spare time. So I kind of skipped a few games, let's say. Second, that's not great. I can see why I've got the freaking hazard lights on. So I'm kind of finding my feet again with racing games. Look at me, I'm a legend. This is clean race bonus. Yeah, okay. Just want to check something. Okay. It might just be the weird way the sound is coming through the headphones. I'm not sure, but It's coming through the PlayStation controller as well. That's going to be weird. So we did acquire the car. Interesting. Okay. That might be really annoying because that's probably going to pick up on the mic. Let's exit that. I am a massive PlayStation noob, if you couldn't tell. Disappointed we didn't win that one, but anywho. Yeah, so this is me trying to get back into racing games, ready for Project Motor Racing, which is coming quite soon. So let's go back to the cafe. Let's do that, shall we? Let's go back to the cafe. And from what I've been told, thank you, Farm Sim Guy, Project Motor Racing is quite different to Gran Turismo. But hey, I'm going to try and get the basics down at braking, racing lines, all that kind of stuff. So, because we need that kind of stuff. We have completed a car collection. Yes, we succeeded in getting all 3 cars. Aren't we great? So... Yep, I really don't care about the stories. We received a roulette ticket and some pavilion stuff. Luca, tell us about the cars, I guess. Yeah, let's learn. Or not. I think I'm going to cut all this stuff out and we'll be back when there's some racing to do. Okay, so it looks like we've got a new license test to do. Our B1 license. Oh, Goodwood and Brands Hatch. Nice. Cool. That's nice. Yeah, come on. So, if, again, it's been so long since I've played Gran Turismo, but if you're not familiar with it, the licenses unlock more races. So, that's why we need to do licenses. They're a little bit repetitive, but particularly if you've played the games before, because I think most of them are very similar to previous iterations of the game. Certainly the first bit that I did was gifts. These are your gift. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Cool car. Not a cool car. That's not a cool car. No, what did we get? Some monies. Wow. Okay. And we've got our 3 cars. So we brought one of them, and yeah, we brought one of them, and then we won the other 2. So and that's what we're racing at the moment. I think so. That's 103 horsepower, 138. What's the Aqua? Yeah, so we're in the best car. It's actually 150, but it might have done some little fun things to it. I can't remember. Right, let's go do some licenses because that's exciting and fun, isn't it? And that might let us do some racing, maybe, or we might win a cool car. Who knows? Yeah, so I'm using this as a bit of a gateway to improving my racing skills. Stop laughing, children. Stop laughing. to try and get ready for Project Motor Racing. And because I really enjoyed playing the Gran Turismo games back, let's say when I was younger. The first Gran Turismo came out when I was at university, and I played the out of that game. So loved that game. So Daniel Solis, your coach. Okay. Yep. So tutorial driver assistance. I can't remember what. I think I tried to turn a lot of them off. I think that will be better from what I've heard, for playing a game like Project Motor Racing. The less we have on, probably the better. I tried playing games like iRacing and Assetto Corsa, and could not get on with those at all. So, and the game I want to play is a bit more leaning towards those, and less leaning towards a game like this. So, but we do what we do what we can do, and we roll how we can roll. So this is a demonstration. Give me a demonstration, sir. So, braking zone. Yep. Brake as you enter the braking zone. Okay. Brake when it tells you to brake. Got it. We can do this. Accelerate when it's not telling you to brake. Yep. You said. Yep. Okay. And then nail it. All of the powers. Jeremy Clarkson style, right? Power up. So we brake again. Yep. Suggested gear. Yep. I do kind of like the suggested gear thing. I've always liked that in Gran Turismo, because it's basically telling you how fast to go around a corner on a track you don't know. I think once you've learnt a track, then it's easier to whether you can give it a bit more and ignore that or not. So I think the cornering indicator, certainly for me, these cornering indicators are new. The racing line is not a new thing. I think they've always had that in Gran Turismo. But yeah, I like the suggested gear thing when you're learning a course. I think it really helps. I think some of this is new as well. So we've got traction control, brake balance. My turn. Let's see if we can do this thing. It's a nice motor. Let's go. Give her some gas. And then we stand on the brakes. Turn in. Braking while turning, I thought was a bad thing. Full gas. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Brake. Off the brakes. Give it beans. Into the corner. I'm just going to ease up a little bit. Yeah. Too fast. Too fast. Remember, follow the yellow brick road. Good. Brake hard. Sure that braking indicator is in the wrong place. And then hit the apex. It says first gear, but we're in sixth. And did we succeed? I got a nice driving, so I must be awesome. Let's ignore the fact that I completely went off the track. Thanks. Screw you. I feel a little insulted by that. I feel a little insulted. If you're here for perfect Gran Turismo, then you're in the wrong place. No, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Classic example. We will wait for it to load. We will unload it, and then we will shift to doing the next bit. Yeah. If you're a regular here, let me know if this is of interest to you or not. If it's not, I won't do loads of these videos. I'll just play the game myself and have fun. I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit like when I did American Truck Sim content, and some folks will like it. Yes, I want to try and get out of this tutorial, please. Not sure if I can. That's clearly the wrong button. 2, 1, exit. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit like when I was doing ATS content. Some of you will like it, some of you won't. So, you know. But some of you I know are only here for Farm Sim. Some of you are only here because you like Moist Beaver. Some of you enjoy all of it. I don't know, there must be something wrong with you. But, hey. Either way, I just like playing video games. There are some video games I like playing, and I make videos on them because, I don't know, something to do in the evening, isn't it? So, it turns out that now, sometimes I have spare time, and this is what I do in my spare time. Stop your car in, well, this, for example, has been a license test in the game since Gran Turismo 1. That said, I will probably suck at this, because it's like, do I remember where I should stop for this? No, not at all. We might have a couple of goes at it so we can try and get it right. We'll see. Probably to do really well, you want to be running the manual gearbox, I would guess. We're not, because I'm a bit lazy, but hey, let's just go 50 meter point, and boom. We could probably brake a bit earlier, so let's try again. We'll try braking a little bit earlier and see if we can improve on that. If not, we'll just move on to the next test, because I'm not going to spend ages making you watch me do this, because this is not the most exciting in the world. Hey, we've got a HUD in the car. Look at us. We're all futuristic and like a fighter jet. So, you know, there is that. Let's go there. Boom. Nailed it. Silver at least. So there's that. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll try and get onto something a bit more interesting, because you guys don't want to watch me drive in a straight line and hit the brakes. You probably want to see me crash and burn and explode in a giant fireball. I know what you're like. So, yeah. And equally, I'm really worried about the sound coming out of the controller. I need to be less of a noob and work out how to switch that off. And then actually see if this can be turned into a usable video. So guess what we're going to do next? We're going to drive in a straight line and stop. Apparently that's a key skill for a racing car driver, is stopping. I don't see it myself. I think the key skill is just giving it lots of beans and then trying to sling it around a corner. I've watched Top Gear, the old Top Gear, you know, the good one when Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond were on it. Yeah, that one. And then I've watched the Grand Tour, not the bit in the middle, the good bit at the end when they did cool stuff. I never watched the bit at the beginning of the Grand Tour. I found it was a bit boring, but, you know, which is weird because it was a bit like Top Gear was, but Top Gear when it was on the BBC, when it was then was, yeah, I'm fussy. Yep, we know. We go in a straight line, we hit the brakes. It's a thing. Just let me give it the beans and See, this implies this car's got a choke on it. I'd be really surprised if it has got a choke. It looks like a choke symbol anyway next to all the other symbols. And then we do something similar and we brake about there. And it's probably way too late. Yep, way too late. So let's try braking a bit earlier. We'll see if we can do a little bit better again. We'll have one more go. And yeah, see if we can improve on things. And if we can, awesome. And if not, we won't worry. You know, such is life, folks. Such is life. About there. I wonder if that's what the traffic cones are for. That would be interesting. Yeah. Because that's almost gold. We are almost as good as gold. So, you know. Yep, we don't need to watch the replay. We drove in a straight line. We hit the brakes. Do like the car, though. Do very much like the car. And we're collecting some cash, which is good. Because, hey, we might be able to get ourselves a nice car if we don't earn a nice car. So that is kind of cool. Right, let's have a go at some corners, shall we? Cornering basics #1. I mean, if you want real Gran Turismo, go watch someone proper play. You know, you'll see some cool races, probably some multiplayer online stuff. You're not going to see that here, honestly. This is just me rambling away, which is what I do and what I enjoy doing. God, I can't remember his name. This was largely inspired by me finding. I wish I could remember his name. A guy who streams a lot of Gran Turismo. And come on, change gear. It really inspired me to think about playing it again because it looked like a heck of a lot of fun. The silver seems to be really easy to get. That was awful. It's absolutely awful, and I got silver. I'm going to give that another go. Once we finish this, I'll grab my phone and find. Again, if you're a fan of Gran Turismo, you probably know who he is anyway. But if you're not and you actually want to see some proper Gran Turismo being played, that's probably the sort of person you should be watching. Where is it? No, don't start playing noise. Subscriptions. Wall. Please hold, folks. Your call is important to me. Rory Alexander, that's the guy. Really, you know, proper sim racer guy. Well, you know, it's his job. So, and very much enjoy watching his stuff. So, yeah. How many tests have we got? 10. Well, let's jump in the Audi Quattro. Maybe we'll see if we can get this license out of the way, and then you guys can let me know if you enjoyed the video or not, and we'll see if we do another one, you know? Obviously, some more in-depth racing might be more fun and engaging, but this is the game, isn't it? I don't know if Project Motor Racing has like licenses and stuff in it. I think it's I don't know. I don't know. Anything I say is pure guess because we're just taking the same corner in a faster car, basically. So we might actually have to brake rather than just give her. There we go. And gas, and we got an easy silver again. I'm just going to take the easy silver, I think, on this one. I might come back through and do a pass for gold, but do you know what? An easy silver is good enough for me with my driving skills. Yes, it's an easy license as well. I know. Oh, look at this car. This is a spicy one. This will be a beast of an automobile. Beast of an automobile. At the Tatsukuba circuit. I think this is a circuit that's been in the game for quite a while. I recognise the name that I cannot pronounce. I also have to say this is one of the least ergonomic setups I've had in a very long time. But hey, we roll. Look at this beast of a car. We loving it. Right. There we go. Now would you? Let me just keep it floored. Yeah. And again, easy silver. Easy silver. No, we're done with an easy silver, buddy. You just do not know me. That peaky noise is so annoying. But what are we going to do, eh? What are we going to do? Again, same corners, faster car. So we can... And it's a nice car, actually. Another nice car. There are lots of nice cars in this game. Lots of nice cars in this game. I wonder if they've got my car in this game. It's Ford Fiesta, by the way. The 1.3 turbo, obviously. Is it 0.9 turbo? Jeez. That's embarrassing, isn't it? It's been a few days, folks. Give me a break. It's been a few days. Right, give her break. Turn in. Give her. Try and hang on. Give her. That's a sloppy bronze, isn't it? No one likes a sloppy bronze. Nope. I think we need to be a little bit tighter and a little bit cleaner and a bit less sloppy. Right. And that was not it. That was not it. That was not the cleanliness we were hoping for. But it was faster. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. But that was not a clean run, was it? We were very loose. Very loose. But hey, I'm first on the leaderboard. And it doesn't matter that it's an empty leaderboard, I'm still first. So there's that. You know? First is first. So we've got 4 more tests to do. Trail Mountain. Oh, this is a circuit that we know and love, folks. That we know and love. Many a happy hour on Trail Mountain. He got the name wrong. Does he know what he's doing? No, he doesn't, but hey. I have spent many an hour racing on this circuit. This is one of those ones where you try and push the recommended gear and you get it wrong. You always do, you know. But hey, I've had a lot of fun on this circuit. Yep. What are we in? A GR86 Z1. Let's go. Give her. Yeah, this is the big hairpin. So we're gonna brake. Turn in. Power. Too early on the power. And across the line. Yeah, I was too early with that one. I was too early on the power, I think. So let's go again. So accelerating hard. And brake. Turn in. Gentle on the power. Gentle on the power. Hard on the power. Straighten up. And across the line. And we were a bit faster. And we got our silver. Nice. Hey. Smoother is faster. Like that. Let's roll on to the next one. We've got 3 more left. Yeah. Oh, Lancer Evo, nice. A car that I once wanted to purchase. Well, I still would, but you know. You would, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. Mount Panorama. This is not a circuit name I recognize. Bathurst? No. Well, it's a circuit. Bathurst is a circuit name I recognize, but not from the game. So, use landmarks to aid your braking. Colliding with the wall is apparently a failure condition, chaps. Failure is always an option. Let's give it a try. Let's go. Brake. Turn in. Give her. And across the line. And we failed. We are a failure, folks. And I think the fact that I turned out of the corner partway through suggests that I got it pretty wrong. Alright, let's try again. See if we can do better. Yep, we did better. We got a bronze. I'm just going to take the easy bronze here. Not really an easy silver, is it? It was a desperate bronze, maybe. A desperate bronze. Just so we can get this license finished and move on to maybe some racing. Some racing would be good, wouldn't it? Racing would be... it's the name of the game, really. We're not playing license test game. A Civic Type R. One of my friends used to have a Civic Type R. One of the first Civic Type Rs. Not one of the first ever made, you know, but one of the first models that were made. After we graduated uni, it was the first I was aware of anyway. There may have been earlier Civic Type R. In fact, I'm pretty sure there were earlier Civic Type Rs, but it was one of the first that I became aware of. Let's put it that way, shall we? It was a very fast car, and possibly more car than he could handle sometimes. Let's say that. We had some moments. But then again, I had some moments in a 1 litre Fiesta when I was at uni. So, there is that. More talent. No, more enthusiasm than talent. Yeah, more enthusiasm than talent. Let's say that. Apply the brakes when the car is moving in a straight line. Just applying the brakes sufficiently would probably be a start from the last performance, I think. You know? So we need to brake more, turn in, and then accelerate. And hope we get a commendable time. That was not commendable, but good enough. Good enough. Because we are on to our license test. Yeah, that ping is being picked up by the mic, which is going to be annoying. Hopefully I can deal with that in the edit. Can we pass the final exam on the circuit? I'm going to have to get another pair of headphones to bung in the controller. Unless the controller's playing all of the sound, and then I don't need to have them plugged into the TV. I'm so not used to things like consoles, modern consoles. Give me a PC any day. I mean, the last time I used this thing in anger was to play Farm Sim 22 on it. And we did that experiment, so you know. Let's give her. Brake. Turn in. That was way too late. There we go. Yeah, we screwed it. We screwed it. I mean, we're home again. No wonder we screwed up. We're in a very French car. Front-wheel drive French car. No wonder we can go around corners. Yeah, screwed it again. Oh. We'll get there. We'll get there. Trust the process, folks. Trust the process of me basically learning this bit of track. Brake. Turn in. Screw it up again. Oh, it's painful, isn't it? It's painful. It's painful watching, I know. Hey, you're not the one who's having to try and drive it. It's more painful for me. Brake. Turn in. Don't accelerate when you're in the corner. There we go. Accelerate. Go, go, go. Brake. Turn in. Accelerate. Easy, easy. And dive for the line. Yes! Nailed it. I got my driving license. Are you proud of me, everyone? You're proud of me, aren't you? I'm proud of me. Even if you're not. You've never been proud of me a day in your life, have you? What car did we get? Oh, it's a Clio RS at least. 216 horsepowers. To be fair, it's better than what we're driving at the moment, because what we're driving at the moment is a freaking hybrid. So, you know. Yes, we're not doing the next license. I don't believe we're using auto brake, but that was kind of interesting. Should we see if we can sneak in a race, folks? Should we sneak in a race? I would like to change my car. Change car. Nicole? Tuning parts. Don't have any. Okay. I'm still learning my way around. We don't want to go to the cafe. We want to go to World Circuits. Let's race. We have an French car, so we should go somewhere where an French car would be welcome. The Americas. Americans are like French cars, right? I mean, they're running that selection of cars, so, you know. Around the Northern Isle Speedway in our French Clio RS. I'm sure they will welcome us with wide open arms. We shall bring freedom fries. America, I have freedom fries. Let us begin. We shall win with freedom. Americans love small front-wheel drive, front-engined cars. I know they do. We shall demonstrate the superiority of them around the speedway. Look, we beat the Prius. Americans like Prii, don't they? That's the plural of Prius, I believe. The Prii. And we shall beat them all with our small French car. And then we shall crash. But we shall still win. Because of the speed of the French. And we are superior. And there's not much of a race, is it really, folks? I'm not sure why we're in full race gear. To be honest, we're in a freaking Renault Clio. We could be doing a run to the shops. Well, we're doing 100. In America, I guess 100 miles an hour, we're probably not allowed to be doing a run to the shops. But in the UK, we would not be doing these speeds on a public road. No, no, sir. That would be illegal. I have never driven on a public road at those speeds. That would be irresponsible and illegal. I believe the human body just combusts at 100 miles an hour. You know, that's why in America they have sensible speed limits, like 55. To have a safety margin so the human body doesn't combust. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Hazard lights are on because it's been crashed. Lovely job. Lovely job. A little bit of racing there, folks. A little bit of racing. Look at us. Victory. On the clean race bonus, folks. Clean race bonus. No one saw us crash. If you didn't see us crash, then it didn't happen. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed watching me badly drive wreck cars on PlayStation, let me know. Maybe we'll do some more of this. If you hated it, let me know. And maybe I won't do any more. Yeah, thanks to the patrons and YouTube channel members. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.